Welcome to the Daily Bible for Kids podcast. The day is January the 22nd. My name's Hunter, and we are reading through the Bible. Every day, kids from all around the world gather here to listen to these amazing stories from the Bible. And today, we are back in the book of Genesis. Although Joseph was in prison and his circumstances were just horrible, God was still able to use Joseph even there. Let's read about it in Genesis chapter 40. Sometime later, Pharaoh's chief cupbearer and chief baker offended their royal master. Pharaoh became angry with these two officials, and he put them in prison where Joseph was, in the palace of the captain of the guard. They remained in prison for quite some time, and the captain of the guard assigned them to Joseph, who looked after them. While they were in prison, Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker each had a dream one night, and each dream had its own meaning. When Joseph saw them the next morning, he noticed they both looked upset. "Why do you look so worried today?" he asked them. And they replied, "We both had dreams last night, but no one can tell us what they mean." "Interpreting dreams is God's business," Joseph replied. "Go ahead and tell me your dreams." So the chief cupbearer told Joseph his dream first. "In my dream," he said, "I saw a grapevine in front of me. The vine had 3 branches that began to bud and blossom, and soon it produced clusters of grapes. I was holding Pharaoh's wine cup in my hand, so I took a cluster of grapes and squeezed the juice into the cup. Then I placed the cup in Pharaoh's hand." "This is what the dream means," Joseph said. "The 3 branches represent 3 days. Within 3 days, Pharaoh will lift you up and restore you to your position as his chief cupbearer. And please remember me and do me a favor when things go well for you. Mention me to Pharaoh, so he might let me out of this place. For I was kidnapped from my homeland, the land of the Hebrews, and now I am here in prison, though I did nothing to deserve it." Wow, Joseph was in jail for doing the right thing. He had every reason to complain and be bitter. Instead, Joseph chose to work hard and do his best. He was put in charge of other prisoners, and that's how Joseph learned about the dream of the cupbearer and later a baker. When life is not going your way, you can complain, or you can choose to have a good attitude and do your best. Which one do you think is more pleasing to God? This is what James 1 verses 2 and 3 says. "Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow." Well, there you have it. I think it's pretty important to have a good attitude. And Joseph is such an amazing example. Well, I plan on showing up again tomorrow to do the same thing, and hopefully I'll have a good attitude. And I hope you will too. Until that time, let's go forward in God's joy. Let His joy be our strength. And let's remember this, that you are loved. No doubt about that. All right, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. You guys take care. Bye-bye.